There we go. Hopefully everything's connected now. I'm looking at a lot of things and I see everything's sort of messed up over here. Just move you slightly over here, so it's not too odd. But yeah, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to more Wuchang. We're a bit after the events in the temple. Somehow I found myself in a path that's lower, and we sort of defeated Honglan somehow. I was expecting the fight with Honglan. I mean, you can kind of tell, right? I'm already wearing Honglan's gear, so if that's not a dead giveaway that I killed Honglan, I'm sure me telling you guys sort of solved that problem. But yeah, beyond this point, we have two options. One is to go up there, and this is where I actually died. There's a bit of a large monster over there, and a completely unique one that I have not seen anywhere else so far in the game, which is protecting a purple item there. Like, if I try to take it, most likely that thing's just gonna come out and kill me. So what we're gonna do is, with a little luck, have our demon actually get some aggro, if our demon can hit it. But yeah, I think our demon successfully got the aggro. Not what I was intending to do, by the way. I was actually gonna try to fight it myself. You know what? Okay, so I'm realizing that game's audio is way too low for you all. There we go. Like, when I myself can't actually hear myself over the game volume, then I know it's loud. But hey, our demon is just getting slaughtered over here. Yeah, not even our demon is surviving this. And she kind of didn't. It does seem like I can bait those range attacks. Unfortunately, we can't clash. Oh, water. Calm down. Doing that again. Oh, there's even a little path over here. I didn't notice that before. And a spell, maybe. I think we can bait out the magic attack. Or the winged one. That works too. What a hitbox. New attack we picked up isn't doing us too good here. You have an attack for if we get behind you as well. Whoa. The AoE on that is a little too far reaching. Game. How much HP do you have anyway? I'm actually sort of winning. What a flank D. I was expecting that to be a lot more trouble, but somehow we managed to do it. Somehow. Shu Sanctum besieged, the reverend temple stands imperiled. Warriors rally to our side post haste. A bit late to be receiving that message, but okay. And let's check on this. I'm gonna venture a guess that this is an upgrade material. Oh, or a weapon? A gilded axe? That wasn't even yellow. Was that an item? It's not a weapon, it's actually an item, right? Okay, let me see if I can find that. Is it valuable or something? An ancient Shu relic, the grave robbers unearthed from the Shu Sanctum. Likely an object symbolizing the commander's power. They say that the god of Shu once ruled these lands and that the people worshipped his intangible and mysterious power. Okay, something we can give to Wugong. Pretty worth the hassle for a unique enemy. Honestly, I don't think the enemy was too bad. It's more that if you locked onto it, things got a little crazy. The lock-on is a little higher than ideal. And this stinks of a trap. Like, it felt like if you locked on, the lock-on was so high enough that you didn't see what you were doing. Spiritual flames. Or your dodging got sort of weird. Call forth spiritual flames that burn the very ground and explode, causing feathering damage. Well, this is a feathering spell, and my feathering is almost non-existent. To be honest, I'm not sure what spells to go for. I have Honglon spell equipped right now, but it is not the most ideal of spells, to be honest. This Mist one has been like very good. In general, most spells aren't very ideal for us because we are not spec into magic. Oh, and this also makes sense. This is a feathering spell as well. Lots of feathering spells. You know what? I'm gonna go with the support ones for now. Maybe when we respec into a non-support spell, we'll have more fun with those. But that seems to be our little foray up here. And I'm guessing the other path is where we actually need to go down to. Before that, let's head over to the Annulum and give Wangdu. Is it Wangdu? It's Wangdu, right? A new item we picked up. With a little luck, we might even have a new armor set. The one armor set I'm missing is the pirate one, and I really hope this is the one that gives it. Because I've seen how it looks, and I think it might actually be one of the cooler ones in the game.
Hey, you made it. Got some new stuff for you.
And over to the Gilded Axe.
Fine piece of work, but how come you have it? Flashing their swords about. They won't get away this time.
Okay, what did we unlock from you? This we had before. An ancient bronze relic, its golden sheen a remnant of Shu's former splendor. The strongest of the bow were chosen as guardians of the Magus. So long as the Magus stood as the voice of the god of Shu, they cared not whether she was her or heretic. Oh, we actually got the gear for the bow Magus along with this other set. The avian hunters were fierce warriors dedicated to protecting the bow Magus, willing to sacrifice their lives to fulfill her wishes. So anything that's related to the bow, we've basically got. Don't think they look that great though, all things considered. We have this too, which I have not bought. Might as well get it. Did I not buy this? I feel like I bought this. Okay, I did. Oh, and you have radiant red feathers? Oh my god, I...
Come back soon, you hear?
All this time, I've been playing the entire game without realizing that Wukong actually provided upgrade materials. And he had a stack of them for us. Now we can probably... no, I don't think I can upgrade my long sword, the double sword any further. We're sort of using a double sword here. So that's not going to help too much. But if I were spec into another skill tree, we could max that out. I mean, technically I am spec'd into the sphere tree over here, but just for some additional stats. Guess I might as well upgrade that one. It's a bit of a shame that you need a unique material to upgrade the last one, and you also need an ancient chisel somewhere. Vermilion ancient chisel, which is kind of confusing. So, because so far as I know, there's only like 4 chisels in the game, and we found 3. So either they're gonna give us this at the very last, or there's a hidden boss that actually gives it, which would be kind of odd, all things considered. I guess let's head back to the Reverend Temple, and hopefully we might be able to find Yuanxia. Yuanxia. And not the Reverend Temple, this is the wrong way. I think Yuanxia was here originally, but since I refused her offer, she's disappeared. So what we want to go to is the Palace entrance, which is leading us deeper and deeper to where the Mikh'a is. Actually, what does the Mikh'a equipment do? You find it. You are just very balanced, all things considered. Feathering and magic is like extremely high on you, so I'm assuming that's where you're balancing out. You know what? I'm gonna wear the Honglan gear for now, because I kind of like the look. I mean, I do even like Honglan as a character, all things considered. Yeah, and if you look down over there, you see a lot of demons with large spears, one after the other. Not looking good for us. You can drop down here. Where another type of demon is waiting for us. We can go down this way. None of the options.
Foolish mortal! You tread upon sacred soil!
These guys seem to be doing some weird worshipping movements. You know what? As long as you're not trying to kill me, I guess. And now, I'm gonna do my usual of second-guessing myself and climbing back up and going down the other path. Because that's how I roll. Long way up, as you can see. Yeah, we're gonna go down this way first. I'm not relishing the idea of facing the 2 demons over there at all, to be honest. And they seem to be stuck in a worship loop as well. With a little luck, they might just ignore me. Okay, we have the first one over here. They are ignoring me. Interesting. You know, I always forget that his second attack is like a bit delayed. Excuse me? What did you say? God guard embraces. It's one demon down. We're gonna basically climb down in front of another. Not sure he's gonna ignore me otherwise. He is ignoring me. Well, just take care of these two here. Because the last thing I need is for them to get involved in the battle. It almost feels like it's scripted to give you, you know, their items if you actually manage to defeat them. You, I can backstab, so... we are doing enough damage that even if we suffer a bit on our end, we can make it through them. And this will bring us to the last two, which might start attacking us at the same time. Ow. Oh, come on. Your reach is so good, you even managed to hit me from over here. I was honestly expecting a lot more trouble trying to defeat them, but we somehow managed to make it. And with only 2 lightning in movements. Lightning is turning out to be surprisingly useful against these guys. A radiant red feather. Well, never say no to more upgrade materials. It's a bit of a little area there, which I'm presuming is a boss fight. Has to be, right? According to the Bow Magus, we have tread upon sacred land, and she's not happy about it. Now, let me check whether, you know, yeah. Wait, if you guys have already seen me do this at the start of the stream, I always second guess myself, but just let's make sure we don't miss any paths over here. I sort of recognize this place too, because we were here before when we went through the underground sanctum. It was called the Tower of Sacrifice back then. Now, what they were sacrificing, I had no clue. I'm guessing the Bow Magus might give us a hint because she does not seem to be happy that we are here now. And we have this path. See, this is why you double check. Another pearl. Mercury. Oh, mercury. General. Oh, okay. Very worth double checking. And what is behind chest number 2? Oh, very worth double checking. That is a healing item. Now let me check how much. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm gonna go back up and do a teleport back to the annulment. Maybe not a teleport back to the annul itself. And what we are going to do, however, is use all those items, get ourselves a bunch of souls, get ourselves a little more level points, red mercury essence, and then proceed to whatever is down here. Most of the enemies down here have been, like, they were challenging before, but for some reason the dual blades are just tearing through them. I was not expecting that, to be honest. I was playing with the axe till now. But then again, the game sort of gives you like a huge advantage by allowing you to be the first one to strike against many of them, which is not something most Souls games would do, to be honest. Excuse me, I forgot to use the items. A bit of a shame we can't use like everything at the same time. Or can I? Oh, no, there is no button to immediately use everything. Can I keep these smaller items for later? Let's use the bigger ones. Which gives us arguably 1 level at this point. But anything's better than nothing. I'm going very dual blades at the moment. But I'm not entirely sure that's what we want to do when we're fighting against this lady, because she seems very magical, right? And I'm also carrying out lightning, but lightning might also not be the way to go. Because we have lightning, one thing I am going to do is shift... Oh, I don't even have benediction, so it's a good thing I looked. Let's see if we have anything that gains power with lightning or paralysis. Nope. Is it the bandit knife? Let's... Okay, for bandit knives, increase potency of clash. Okay, lightning damage now increases the lightning damage enemies take. That is what I actually want. And for the last one too, we are searching for lightning. Consecutive attacks increase your weapon's lightning attack power, because we are going very much a lightning build. Stab. With this dagger, I'm gonna put it so that it gains health from attacking in the back and increase the potency of her counter moves. Technically speaking, I should be giving this to the other one, I guess. Let me check the temperance. Which weapon benefits more? Oh, I can't even temper this with lightning, so I guess this works better. Instead, the bandit blades do seem overall more geared towards my build. It seems to have a higher damage value. Probably because I am spec more into agility than anything else. Sorry, I mean, we got rid of all your brothering, so might as well. Can't stop now.
Foolish mortal, you tread upon sacred soil.
So you kind of told me that the last time. I'm intrigued that resting at that point seemed to have reset that. Yeah, this is definitely a boss arena. Oh, this is the tree where we fought the bow sorcerer.
That the primordial deity may feast upon it.
Yeah, you're definitely...
The void beckons.
Oh, you're a summoner of sorts. Ow. No, what? You seem to have access to a lot of magic spells.
Unforgivable.
And lightning doesn't seem to be working too well. Excuse me? Where are you going?
Heretics suffer judgment. Divine decree. They fall.
Wow, okay. Oh my god, the amount of damage from that. And she has a sword now. There's a sinister music track in the background.
Come a little closer. Divine judgment.
Oh, what? Oh, that's a new one.
When you
Oh, a sphere. He has a shield. The timing, I completely messed it up. Ah, okay. You know what? I deserve that. I completely deserve that. See, this is the problem, right? Whenever I die in this game, I feel like it's entirely on me as a player. Like, I don't feel like it's too unfair. There are a couple of unfair moves. We've seen that more than I care to admit. But her attacks definitely did not feel that way. I'm also wondering if I might do better if I use something like the axe or the longsword or even the spear. The axe has actually been like really good just because of how capable it is of staggering a lot of bosses.
foolish mortal, you tread upon sacred soil. I offer this blood, that the primordial deity may feast upon it.
Yeah, you sort of open yourself up really quickly.
Divine judgment.
Oh wow, okay. I think I took the brunt of that. Just all 3 fire spells then. Is she doing her?
The heretics suffer judgment. By divine decree, they fall.
Yeah, outrange this attack. Feel like I can. Oh, or maybe not. I'm eating my corruption ones now. I'm just gonna use a sword at the moment. Oh, it's an ogre. I'm
Unacceptable. Divine judgment is here.
I better be getting the sword for killing her. I'm gonna be so disappointed if I don't get at least a spell that does that. Lightning. See, you know what? What exactly does paralysis do anyway? Let's take a look. Buffs? Is it on the buffs? It's under debuffs, right? Mechanism maybe? Terminology. I know there's a section detailing all the debuffs you get because I've seen it. Now here we go. Paralysis. Your damage out is visible and the same applies to your enemies. Okay, so that's why I'm surviving quite a bit. I'm not doing any damage though, even though. Do I want to go poise break? And what needle do I want here? That's gonna give us the best benefit. Of course, the leech needle is always the best to go for. Without a doubt, that always seems to be. Like, if you are really frustrated with the boss in the game, just get yourself a lot of healing. It also feels kind of cheap at times, I'm not gonna lie. I doubt she's weak against Blight or Corruption. And the problem with Blight is that Blight's maximum damage, Blight's most useful at the start of a fight because it works on the total health and not anything else. Corruption, she's definitely not gonna be weak against. She afflicts corruption on me. I might just go with Frostbite. Like, if Frostbite on us is actually like a really negligible, we went through that entire area with the snow area, where we are constantly being inflicted with frostbite. On the player, what frostbite seems to do is reduce your entire stamina by half, which is a huge loss, right? It does not do any damage. However, on a boss,
Foolish mortal.
it does not seem to affect the stamina amount as much, just like proc like a really huge chunk of damage.
Offer this blood, that the primordial deity may feast upon it.
You're gonna have to.
The voice beckons.
Oh, whoa! What is it tracking on that? Once more. I'm getting hit by the legs and not actually the club. There's another hitbox there that I'm not aware of.
The heretics suffer judgment. By divine decree, they fall.
Oh, she ran away. Now the shields fell.
Come a little closer.
Oh, what? Okay, how in... Do I have to dodge near her to deal with damage on that one? Because we got the dodge timing for the first hit, like, perfectly, but we got hit by the second one. It's like a double dodge or something? And even when we're this far into the game, which I think keeps surprising me with the boss mechanics, there's always something new you learn about the game. Especially if you were a bit cheap early on by using the heals to get through bosses. And I have done that.
Foolish mortal, you tread upon sacred soil.
Camera, calm down.
Offer this blood, that the primordial deity may feast upon
Oh, I missed the backsmack. We almost got fully corrupted there.
the void seconds.
Oh, she's using the spear already?
Nowhere near enough.
Oh, excuse me.
Divine judgment. Those who defy the heavens,
Interesting.
unforgivable.
She used the shield spell this time before she did the other one.
Let the heretics suffer judgment. My
I
divine
do like this animation though,
they fall.
even if it looks very pixelated. Not this time. Okay, so maybe Honglan's gear is not helping us here. Let's check and see. Generally speaking, whenever I've had trouble with the boss or I feel like I'm dying like really soon, my go-to idea has been to change my equipment to suit the boss's attacks. Now the question is, I'm assuming she's using feathering magic, so we want to look at stuff that is against feathering and magic. And that sword feels more like magic than feathering, but for now I'm going to assume it's feathering, right? So we are looking for equipment with the best feathering stat. You have 20, very high. With 4, I think that might actually be the highest one over here, all things considered. As someone with a bit of trouble with their eyesight, I kind of hope that in the future they put like little lines next to each of the stats. It's so far over there that if you're looking at the number, I sort of have trouble realizing what the feathering one is. Interestingly, the stuff we got from the item we sold by picking up from that bird enemy on top of the cliff nearby seems to have good feathering and magic. I might just use these. Feathering and magic are best shot. You actually have even higher. But looking for anything that's going to give us more. Soaring Dragon Robes, higher. Just equipping whatever is highest. Fang Yao's Lyco, where's the highest? The lighter they are, the higher. resistance against magic and feathering is. This is gonna be a weird set by the end of this, right? That is the feeling that I'm getting. Might just be the feathering set we're going for here. Well, let me just quickly run through everything else and make sure magic is higher on this, but only by 2 points. Yeah, this might be the set to go for. Less than ideal, all things considered. Don't let me just press you up here. These semi-decent robes, right? I do like Hongwan's cape, but it's gonna be looking a bit weird with this set. Or maybe not too weird. Sort of looks like... I mean, it is weird in its own way. No, okay, you know what, never mind, just... Maybe her normal set. Oops, I accidentally unequipped it. Okay. Still think it looks kind of weird. I might just glamour over the whole thing. Oh, you know what? Let's just not bother with the glamour. This is... Oh, now I've unequipped it. That is not what we want to do. This is gonna be peak equipment we have here. Following the rules of MMOs. I'm gonna look terrible. But you're gonna have the best stats.
Foolish mortal, you tread upon sacred soil.
The problem with the first attack she does is that I have a bit of difficulty telling where her back is. Because she's like spinning around.
I offer this blood, that the primordial deity may feast upon it.
This gives us like a really huge bonus too. Dodged too soon there. Oh, okay, you're going into that, huh? Okay.
Heretics suffer judgment. By divine decree, they fall.
Oh, you can't be too close to it either.
The void beckons.
You're in a very bad spot here.
Divine judgment.
AoE's on that. You're not gonna hit me with that over there. That you might though. I swear to God, I do not know how to dodge those. Oh. He just smacks me around with that long sword.
Nowhere near enough. Unacceptable.
Oh, these guys are just enemies. bit delayed.
Those who defy the heavens, unforgivable.
Oh, is he using that again?
Let the heretics suffer judgment. By divine decree, they fall.
Use our last. It'd be a shame for us to die here. Last heal.
Proceed me. This twisted path I have tread.
Oh, each effect originates from its cause. The Magus' death will disrupt the chain of causality. The anomaly at the Reverend Temple is a key link to this chain. Proceed there to uncover the truth. Echo of the Bow, Magus. Overall, not too difficult a boss. Considering we beat her in like what was that, our third try? And that was without any leech. Just dual blades and frost. We could have done that a lot better, honestly. I'm sure there's someone out there who could figure out to no-hit this fight. And it almost seems quite fun to no-hit. A very interesting combination of summons and spells. But that does seem to be the end of this path. Kinda looks like you could go over there, but I don't think it's gonna be the case. Might look like it, but it's essentially a dead end. Oh, skulls? This is reminding me a lot of Elden Ring. By the looks of it, the corrupted mercury is actually created by using human remains as fertilizer. Almost. Pretty much the Elden Ring in a nutshell. You know what? I kind of want to check what we got as well. It's going to be a feathering spell, without a doubt. Invoke the god of Shu to create a barrier around you that can withstand damage. It's a support spell? Interesting. Oh, we got the shield that she does. This might actually be very useful. It is extremely costly though, at 4 stacks. I picked up something else, and I actually forgot to upgrade my equipment too. My equipment, by my equipment I mean my healing items. An ancient and highly mysterious bronze eyepiece. The bow people are led by the mages whose dark influence led them down a path of destruction. They return to the surface, followed by a brutal massacre, was all to serve the Magus' twisted ambitions. Hand over to Tao Ching to gain access to new products. Okay. Now that we're done with this, changing armor was definitely a godsend there, because we took considerably less damage when we outputted everything into feathering. It was a guess, but it was a good one at the end of the day. I started the stream after having dinner, but I'm still kind of hungry. This is one of those days, I guess. Let's teleport ourselves over to the animal first. Somehow I don't associate Frost with Twin Blades and Tolong. But seems to have worked out well for us. Frost has definitely been the winning formula for that fight for me.
What treasures do you have for me today? These patterns, unmistakable. This is an ancient artifact of the Bow people. I've seen these symbols before at the Shu Sanctum. It's their tribal mark. However, to use these marks so, this is no ordinary tribesman. It seems the strange happenings in Worship's Rise must be connected to this leader. Oh, your talents are truly remarkable. The fate of Worship's Rise may very well rest in your hands.
And with that, we should have access to her set. Crafted from dense label flowers, this crown is embellished with ornate silver decorations on its sides. The mysterious energy pulsating in Worship's Rise provided her the chance to lead her tribe back to the surface, guided by her unwavering faith. A good all-rounder against magic feathering and lightning. And by the looks of it, it seems like her burn might have actually been the way to go. Like, she doesn't have too much frost resistance or paralysis resistance, but she has a negative burn resistance. More details for us next time. She dedicated herself to fulfilling the will of Shu's primordial deity, believing that good and evil reside within the hearts of individuals beyond the reach of worldly judgments. Getting a bit of knowledge about
If you've got more than you need.
the bow magus. We don't know her name, we just know that she's a magus. And probably the faction that split off before from the avian people from Duria and his followers. We sort of did a side quest there, I guess. I was expecting the storyteller to appear somewhere, since he was technically the one who asked us to get her. But surprisingly, he has not appeared. So let me run back down here real quick because I want to check this place out. I know there were a couple of NPCs here we could talk to before. They've disappeared and they haven't appeared since. This game has been like really iffy on, even though it sort of tells you where the NPCs are, there are times when they are there and you sort of can't miss them. I moved back, so yeah, there were a couple of NPCs drinking here, and I don't think I was able to continue that quest line at all. Like, they disappeared completely afterwards. And if you go down further, I think this is just putting us in Hill's Watch. Also not entirely sure what happened to the kid with the jar on his head. He disappeared too. The only hint we got for that is there's a boat somewhere that will lead to him. Unfortunately, I do not know where this boat is at all. Cave down there. Did I explore this place? I okay, I definitely investigated that, but I did not go down here, considering that shortcut is not activated. Oh, this is just a shortcut to Hill's Watch, the other shrine, giving us a little path. Yeah, I do not believe I know where the Jar Kid and those two NPCs are at all. There's another NPC we interacted with. Like Han Long said, we are pretty much an envoy of demise, because every NPC we've interacted with have sort of ended up with very horrible fates. Very horrible. I don't think there's even... I guess there are some people who've survived, like Yuan Xia. But we kind of killed her lover, that being Honglan, and we're sort of walking around in Honglan's clothes. So not sure how to feel about that one. Oh, okay, calm down. I got too arrogant. I was like, you know what, I'm overpowered right now. I can probably kill this guy before he does anything. Turns out I'm wrong. Maybe I could have if I managed to get the backstab on him. There's another one over there. Yeah, that's sort of what I was expecting to happen the first time. Did not check the refugee camp after this. You have to be like really careful of this move. Oh, you clipped me. There is a chance that it's actually the people in these tents that were changed into the avian enemies we see now. At the very least, they aren't responding to any of us now. Yeah, I honestly feel like I missed an important segment of this. Because we couldn't find those NPCs anywhere. I mean, I already know I missed an important segment because there were a bunch of NPCs in Cloudspire that sort of disappeared after we entered the boss room. A very Gwendolyn situation there. I'm guessing if we went up to the castle there instead of going down, we might have been able to meet with the enemy boss at the top and probably do a quest for her or reject her quest. One or the other. As is now, however, we have lost a lot of NPCs or accidentally killed. Well, not accidentally, made them hostile enough to us that we had to kill them. Most depressing first playthrough. And if we go over here, we'll reach the Tank Palace. My frame rate's going a bit crazy over here. Let's take him one last look before we head to the actual place we need to. Because I am still very curious about that boat place they mentioned. Like, there seems to be a river over there. If there's a way to get there, I do not know. And I felt like I searched this place pretty properly before. These enemies don't seem to have changed. Yeah, they are pretty much the same. Yeah, I was thinking we could head over there and check whether there was any boats or anything, but no. Does not seem to be the case. You gotta be careful of that one archer up there who's... And this guy. He's constantly shooting at you. Did I go this way? I feel like I didn't. No, I did. I do recall actually dealing with these two. It almost feels like you could head over there. There's a path and all with the log there. Look, I was not the one who killed you, comrade. It was from a stray cannon shot. And this just puts us inside Janbu Temple. Really? I love whoever voiced that character. The little cackle at the end. They did a very good job on the cackle. Oh, what? Mines. Did I not go down this path? I don't remember stepping onto those. Ugh. This fellow up there. Really testing my patience. Interesting that I heard someone in the camp over there. Now we have enough HP pots to check it out. Was that just a scripted thing the enemies say in the general area? So hard to figure out. Like, were they drinking? And me just being here sort of completely messed up their plan. We have the area over here we can go to as well. It'll lead us back to the avian forest, I believe. It almost looks like you had a path over here too. Honestly, I'm just trying to find that one path with the boat. Whether there is actually one, I do not know. Yeah, this is pretty much just taking us back to the avian marsh. Where we fought the bow sorcerer. An equally fun fight. So is this just me, or just reducing sharpening actually making the... Oh, increasing sharpening actually making the game run even weirder, less smooth. Mind you, this game has a lot of optimization issues, even on console. Enter the dream. Right, one more NPC I want to check out, and that's the Elder. Somewhere around here. There should be a path that leads to him. Now, we left him alive at the grave. I'm going the right way. The avian marsh is one of those places where I always tend to sort of get lost, but this is not the right way. I think I activated trap too. Should be a little path here that leads to the grave. Oh, okay, it's over here. Run all the way down here. Into that beautiful field of flowers. the tomb, but close enough. Giving a bit of an ominous vibe over here. It is a tomb, I suppose. Yeah, that NPC is not here either. Definitely missed a lot of NPCs in our playthrough. Okay, and with that, I am gonna teleport us back to where we need to go. I'll get some water before that too. Interestingly enough, you got the feather pearl back there. Yeah, from what I can tell, we might have been actually supposed to do the side quest first before we reach the Reverend Temple. And somehow I managed to reach this area first, deny Huaxia's request to join her, which I feel like might have been the quote-unquote good ending, because Huaxia, Yuaxia, Huaxia? Was it Yuaxia? Anyway, either way, that lady seemed like she was against using the chisels as sort of a focus of power. And in a bit of fate, we are returning to whence we started the game at. Blood of Changkong. But yeah, you know what? Let me take a quick break here, go get some water, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. It's okay, King. Yeah, sometimes I worry that you spend too much time on stream. That's why I usually don't tell you. See, I want you all to sort of come to the stream to watch it when you guys actually want to watch it, not because I am streaming by itself. That's why I often don't advertise when I'm doing the stream at all. I think I had my entire Discord switched off this entire night. But yeah, you missed a bit of my suffering because I was doing a boss on stream with two bosses. The first one was already done, and I do believe we might be heading to another one. Did I pick up another piece of equipment? Like an important item? I guess not. Alright, but before we run down, sometimes it's good to just laze around, you know? Do your own thing for a bit. Read a book. Do a bit of exercise. Learn a few programs. I think I spent the evening learning how to color grade. Like rather, learning the process of color grading according to a set order of operations. Because the video was all about, hey, if you don't do it in the right operation, like in the right order, you're not going to get the best effect. And it was sort of showing us that, hey, that is indeed what happens. I do not have the required materials for this. What material did I pick up? Bastions? Okay. I mean, that must be like old news to you, because again, you're very much someone who studied videography and all. For me, not so much. Like everything you know that I've been doing on Affinity, Photoshop, After Effects, and all the other things are pretty much just things I've learned over by doing by myself. Gotta run back to the panda in case the panda had anything new. No Tao Chi's there. There's a difference between actually learning from an official source and learning by yourself. I think there was another path around here that led us to the panda. Was that just below? Okay, here we go. Interestingly enough, you don't seem to have anything new for me. Like, do I need to buy everything from you to get the new item? It feels like you do not. Or maybe you give more in NG+. Because wasting the bamboo shoots on feather pearls seem a bit, again, wasteful. You can destroy a large wheelbarrow, but you can't destroy a pile of firewood. It's game logic at its best there. Alright, let's actually go over to whatever boss is on where we are. Because I feel a great urge to go into New Game Plus, considering that we've pretty much messed up all the NPC quest lines or killed the majority of them. To be honest, I'm not even sure it's the final boss up here. It might be, it might not be. Like, this whole sequence of things feels very much final storyline. Because you got the emergency music and everything, and we've pretty much killed all the important NPCs somehow. To be fair, they were the ones who attacked me first. Like, if it were a normal NPC, I would never attack them by myself. Burning Cave. Okay, yeah, this is the point we started the game at. And when you came out, you had this gorgeous view. Which now that I think about it, was showing you everything that's gonna happen. Because that's the temple in flames over there. And I do believe that's Cloudspire. So it was giving you a visual look at all the places you were gonna go to. And this is the cave we started the game at, the very start of the game, right here. But this Buddha statue was blocking the way over here before. It's fallen over.
How did it come to this?
Oh, you were here.
I've spent years studying the
One
feathering and
Yang Zi.
only recently learned of a divine object, a stone chisel, that could suppress it. The monsters haunting Worship's Rise sought this very item. Commander Hong managed to seize a fragment of this sacred object from those fiends. After days of research, we finally made some headway on the feathering.
I'm actually wearing
I thought
Hong's
we were
gear
on
right
the
now.
verge of a breakthrough, but the divine object was devoured by that creature. If only the divine object was still here. In time, it could save all living souls.
Hand over the jade feather chisel. Interesting. You know what? I'm gonna hand it over. I don't like this character. He seems like very suspicious. And the jade feather chisel was something we got from Hong by actually killing Hong. But at this point, we've sort of messed up all the NPC quest lines, so I'm gonna see what happens here.
So it is. So it is.
I am guessing this guy's gonna turn into something by the end. He's already half gone.
Here, take this. It's the fruit of all my latest research on red mercury. There is hope. Hope for all.
Yeah, we actually gave the chisels to him too, because now one of the chisels are missing. We almost had all four, but then no. Yeah, technically speaking, he won't be able to use the full power of the relic because you need all four chisels for it to work. Looks like we have a little area to explore too. I thought there was gonna be a that startled me. I thought there was gonna be a boss fight directly, but that's not the case. And you are looking very dangerous indeed. Unfortunately for you, my good friend, I'm a lot stronger than I originally was when I first met your type. There's something growing up there. It might be right. Oh, I managed to kill him and he still managed to explode. So it is this divine object that fuels the rituals of Snowfall Palace and Genwu Temple. If resurrection truly defies the will of heaven, blood of the true dragon may yet fall upon its ascension. Interesting. So the doctor was actually back here. Wait, he might have been the one experimenting with all these people too. Because then it sort of makes sense as to why Wu Chang actually woke up outside the Buddha statue. Because she was one of his experiments. They have items here. Oh, you're still here. Wondering why my HUD was not disappearing. Oh god, you are doing a lot of damage. Irony in all this is that as much as damage as he was doing to me, I could do to him. Should be one more. Yeah, kinda expected. One last treasure chest. And what could it contain? A healing item, perhaps? Yes, it is a healing item. One which increases the potency of our heals, but not an additional heal. No. If a boss is down there, we're about to find out very soon enough, and I do feel like this is a very boss arena fight. Oh look, our inner demon is here too. She's injured.
We're close now. Just within our grasp. I should have known. You've been meddling with fate all along. Bringing Bayou back. We're almost there. This is what you've been after all along, isn't it? This is what you've been after.
I definitely need a second playthrough to sort of figure out. I can use a bone whistle here? There's an ally I can call. I don't like that. forgot I had this. That tracking. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay, definitely a boss, but I sort of feel like the moveset is very simple. And whenever that happens, you know what that means. There's a phase 2 to this. Guaranteed. Kind of a shame we have to deal with you each time to get through. Well, so far the game has been like really obvious on its phase 2s. But there hasn't been a phase 3 just yet. Yeah, I can't use temper. And it seems I can call upon an ally here, so I'm curious as to who it is. Is it our inner demon or something? Oh wow, it's the doctor. Not who I was expecting, to be honest. Also, why is it so dark? He has a tail swipe? I didn't know. Oh, he's using it a lot. I think he might be using it on the doctor. What is that delayed attack? Oh, I walked right into the blood spellbinder. Frostbite seems to work pretty well if you can inflict him with it. Not using too many spells here, all things considered. I might need to get like really good at his phase 1 too, if there is a phase 2. Not the spell I intended to cast, but okay, it works equally well. A shield for our troubles. Didn't last very long against that boss, though. Now this shield might be a bit busted, because I'm just wailing on the boss at the moment. Oh wow. He broke it in one shot. The music got a little loud, so I might lower it. But yeah, as we expected, there's another phase to this.
It withstood strong for 277 prosperous years. Alas, the Ming dynasty has woefully fallen. But while an empire can perish, you can never erase its honor. I too forged a realm, who held fast. I shall restore the Ming.
I don't even know who you are. What in tarnation? Oh, he just teleported back there.
Had such power that those folks would stand no longer.
Wow, I'm doing a bit of a Hammer charge right here. Oh god.
Take you
Oh, you are healing. What? Oh.
Where are my minutes? Empire would still stand strong, if not for traitors and rebels!
Oh, you're still healing. Even if I'm not in it. I might need to use items against this fellow. Just to keep his healing down. Nope, not again. He does it twice. What? He's the DPS race. Is it doing it again? Oh, my shield broke. Oh, he's doing it again. No. No. The radius on that thing too. Oh, I actually ran out of healing in a fight in this game for once. I'm shouting a bit too. Great. Where is this fellow? No. Oh, come on. That was a bit unfair. The animation hadn't even reached me and I got attacked. Interesting boss fight though. Unfortunately, we have to go through its first phase as well. All over again. Dual blades might not be the way to go here. And I feel like this fellow is pretty strong against frost. I want to use something else here. Corruption? Blight? Blight will be great if it's a percentage HP, right? Arcane, magic, lightning. Lightning actually reduces the enemy's damage taken. You know what? Yeah, I feel like you have a point. The boss is healing too, so I'm gonna use a healing needle on my end too. It doesn't give us any extra damage, but the fact that we can heal by being offensive is pretty useful. Like, it gives us an extra heal right there. Bit of a shame we're using a healing gourd at the start. Might just run to the boss next time. Avoid the fellow. It does give you that creepy final boss vibe though. Oh, he hit me with that too. There's a follow-up to it. Okay, that's a 4-hit combo. Oh, too soon. Too soon. Frost was working a bit better because we were inflicting a lot of damage. I might even bring out the Doctor in the second phase just because I want to see where it's going, but I kind of need to learn the first phase pattern because we can get into the second phase a lot easier. This is going to be like a very long fight, definitely. I 100% see this being one where I need to learn how to master the first phase at least. Going back to the areas we have been to is an option too, because I'm not max level. If this is the final boss fight, we need to be at least level 100. I doubt it's going to give us too much of an advantage though. This is a case of if it bleeds, we can kill it. he broke my shield in one hit. Sometimes I wonder about the damage you do. Yeah, that shield spell is busted. Like, really busted. It completely breaks the game, in a sense. And we got that just from one boss fight ago. I'm using it for the very first few times. You are, like, very far away. Oh, the heal! You're already maxed out. Why are you using this? He's disappeared again, huh? Okay. This move's a little crazy, you know? Oh, this is the Ming ruler. I just realized from his dialogue. Is he using the common spell now? Oh, it's just the lightning one. Now he's using the common one.
Empire would still stand strong, if not for traitors and rebels.
Oh wow, he broke it. No. You're just... Oh, I forgot to get a ranged item here. It looks like you can't call the doctor during the second phase, so I definitely need something to hit him at range with here when he's way away. So we are going to replace this with a throwable item of some sort, and even the bone whistle, because poise break daggers? I don't have a lot of daggers in me. It's going to be one-time use, more or less. An offering to a certain altar. Oh, this was the item we found. We got from one of the NPCs, and my guess is that if you do the NPC's quest, you get another ring. Like, it's sort of hinting it here, like link it with another ring to have it act as a causality key and offering for a certain altar. So I'm wondering if there is something else out here that we can use. So I haven't used these before I go into battle. Might be worth using them now. Well, you know what? Let's go with the breaking daggers for now. If he can break his poise. Well, he seems like he has a lot of poise. Fire, lightning, ice. Maybe just pure corruption. That might work. Leech Needle is working fine for... Well, more than anything, this spell is what's been working fine for us. So I'm going to shift you over to my main slot. You are surprisingly good. You know what? If we have enough magic points, I will also use this here at a distance. Remove the Jade Pendant because we are not actually using that. The effect of the Jade Pendant is that you get HP when you're killing an enemy, but we're not killing an enemy here, so... Weapon skills... You know what? Let's go with this. I'm not sure if the boss counts as a large enemy, but we'll see. And thankfully we can run past this one guard over here. Oh, he almost reached me there. Use an alarm feather. Give ourselves a random buff. Oh, did the enemy try to attack me? Was that the sound? Oh, there's a delay in that. Come on. Not gonna heal. Unless it's with just the healing from the daggers itself. Come on. I wasn't able to get the critical. It seems like I need to stop and angle myself there. Yep. Was able to go into this phase without using any of our heals.
Such power there. Those wolves instead.
This move reminds me of Bahamut so much. It's basically Giga Fail right there. Oh, I got hit. You're not even damaged, and you're... Oh, he broke my shield. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, it's that one attack. That attack where the damage actually goes out before the animation. When you see the rocks, the rocks are actually coming at a slower pace than the actual attack itself. You need to dodge when he hits the ground. Very good first fight. Second level, not so much. Not so much. Although calling it good might be a bit of an understatement since we're using the leech ability to sort of give us a very huge advantage. Oh, I am trapped. I feel like I can do it without leech and just use frostbite. I don't think this first phase is particularly difficult. Oh, I could have... I still had my leech ability active. I could have just healed myself back up. Oh, I should have dodged out of that one.
Had such power then. Those fools would stand no longer.
Zhu Yojang.
Suffer excruciating pain. Take you. Only to lead my nation to ruin, to the end of my dynasty. Rebels, dead to raid the capital.
I don't think corruption is working on him either. Oh, it did, but like it's very low.
Empire that still stands strong.
We have to use another type of dagger.
Traitors and rebels. Where are my minutes?
Oh, you.
Thank you.
Oh, healing up again, huh? You might even do this twice this time. No, he ran away. Interesting. Treacherous minister. No fear. Claim the main. Wait, he ran away. What are you doing? Ice or fire? Fire. I'm doing okay. Although I don't have any extra leech ability on me now. Gotta be careful of his slashes afterwards. Then we might be okay. No, no.
No fear.
Come on, he actually healed himself again. Oh wait, the doctor's here. So you could summon him. I'm just very late in getting here. All hail the mighty shield spell. Oh, wait, there's someone else in there. There is a phase 3. Never mind. Who's calling out your majesty?
So, the true dragon's blood beckons.
Oh, it was... You are here. Oh, capital. Vermilion ancient chisel, a remnant from the War of the Ancients, representing fearsome power. When combined with other chisels, it forms a complete artifact capable of upgrading the master of any weapon to +10. The Emperor passed away, and the Ming Dynasty was already teetering on the brink of collapse. The last loyalists devoted everything to molding Zhu Zhouqian's reform. Each effect originates from its cause. An ancient object has the power to alter the chain of causality. Echo of Zhu Zhouqian. So, here's a little known fact. Okay, let me just read his echo first before we get to it. His spell. Gather energy to absorb any incoming spell directed to you and gain Skyborn might, then unleash it in a powerful explosion that damages all environments. It feels like that other ability he was using. So, Zhu Zhouqian, I believe, is the last emperor of the Ming Dynasty, and insofar as I'm aware, what happened to him was when the Manchurian, not the Manchurian, I'm not sure, was it the Manchurian or the rebels? Either way, when one of the groups that were opposing the emperor, well, you know what, let me just check this up so that I'm sure. I'm not just saying everything out of my mouth here. Bad memory. Yeah, Yu Zhongjian or the Chongzhen Emperor. Yeah, okay. I was thinking of it in the right way. So what happens is when the rebels actually move in on the capital, he realizes that there is no hope at all to defeat them. So he goes up to this one tree at the back of the courtyard and hangs himself. That was what I was trying to say, but I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't saying nonsense.
To think there was such a place beneath the burning cave. Years of searching, only to find it beneath my very feet. This is the essence of immortality. The legends were true. This is the Hall of Ascension. Thanks to that chisel of yours, I am here. I am one step closer to my ascension.
Yeah, he's gone mad. And unfortunately, I've already given a chisel to him. If we did not give the chisel to him, we'd have all 4 in order to make the relic. Let me talk to you. Are you dead? Well, this must be the Emperor, and this is Yuojiai. And we have this over here, which we can offer something to. Or do something. This mechanism cannot be used right now. Bunch of creepy stuff happening over there, which I'm gonna totally ignore. Path over here too. But what I am gonna do is level up. And mark this as checkpoint. I sort of feel we like cheapened that fight by using the shield so much. The shield allowed you to absorb like so much damage. It was just ridiculous. It's completely overpowered, that one. Gonna get that. Get a few points using this. And put the rest in the spear, because we already maxed out more or less in the other freeze. The one thing I'm gonna do is also max out. We can finally get this. Cost lustrous. Okay, never mind. We need a upgrade item. Wait a minute. That means the game is actually not over yet at all. Oh my god, what the hell is that? It's looking down at us. Creepily. I saw that in the artwork too, but still. Getting in the blood pool actually afflicts me with corruption. What? Okay, not too hard an enemy. The problem is that this afflicts me with corruption, and we definitely seem to have found the source of resurrection, considering these are walking bones. Path over here too. Capital entrance. This is one of those sigils that allows us to land from a great height. Yeah, worshipping something. This is also one of the things I do like about Souls games. You just wander around and wonder what's happening. Like piecing together all the clues. Cannot be used right now. Oh, it's for the lift. I see. Oh my god. I thought the game was over. I thought the game was almost over, but apparently we have a lot more to explore. What the? Oh. That gave me a fright. Wow. Okay. Wasn't expecting to survive that, but somehow we did. That thing actually caught me by surprise completely. And we can't be using Honglan's gear here. We need something with like really high corruption resistance, which means we're going to be weak against physical attacks. I do believe you might actually be the highest corruption one. The panda head is actually the highest with the despair. I didn't even notice that before. Wait, this is no, yeah, you are definitely the highest with corruption. I do like Honglan's appearance though, so we're gonna alter our hairstyle to match that. And I think this was the highest against corruption as well. Let's just quickly check. Oh no, it's not. Is it this? This is 46, this is 23. It's actually this one. What an odd combination of equipment we're making over here. The anklet? Is that the highest? It's only a difference of 1 point. Alright, good night, King. I'm actually gonna go off in a bit too, because it's already 12. So just gonna take one more look around the place before we do, though. I just lose out on all my corruption items with the amount of debuffs they're getting here. This is the way I came. Made a little loop back here. Also eat one of the status resist potions. Or pills, I guess. Lotus Seed makes sense. If there's corruption around, there's usually an enemy that's gonna hit you with light. I'm sorry I'm not saying as much, I'm just very intrigued by the area, so let me dress up. I'm saying a bit, because I feel like she's a bit underdressed. There's this thing which is going out of control. Oh, it's not going out of control, it's actually fighting the avian. Like even here, there's a bit of fighting going on that's not entirely clear which two factions are. Well, one of them has to be the bow, right? The corrupted thing. Yeah, looks like this is where the original avian people were around. Not quite certain how this fight is turning around though. Yep. You can zig back now. I'm just enjoying this show. I just let them wear themselves out, and then we'll intervene. If we need to. Can't quite tell what the avian people were doing here. Like, were they drinking from this corrupted water or what? And hard to call it water, it's just pure black, with gazes erupting from it. Oh, okay. They both just tired themselves out. I think our avian friend might actually be losing here. You know what? Ever that huge amalgamation of a mess winning. Pretty close though, all things considered. They are worshipping this tree, oddly enough. Oh. Lustrous red feather. Oh, it's the final upgrade item we needed to push one of our weapons to +10. There's a little path over there heading to some caves. A path being guarded by an avian, and I'm guessing it's gonna trigger that enemy over there once it gets into the pool. Yep, there we go. The game is a bit generous in that way and usually allows you to skip the larger boss fights. So as the blood of Wang Di must have been from that avian that lost. And we got a bunch of souls as well. You. Lots of paths for us to take. I can really explore. Gonna see if I can just run past these two while they're occupied. See what the avian was guarding over here. A little sanctum of sorts. Soul bird shard. A lot more to this area than we were thinking, huh? Is that where we're going? Couple of beams heading both ways, so we might need to take care of each of the beams, possibly to open up this path, to get the shard to open up this path. Little door down here. Ow, I didn't see you there. Thought I killed all of you. One must heed the teachings of the primordial deity to open this door. Okay. You know, I can't decide. Oh, calm down, calm down. If this is like very Aztecian in nature, right? Or something else entirely. Oh, okay. Speaking of Aztecs. We finally found the one enemy in the game which applies paralysis, because no other enemy so far has attempted to even apply it to us. Okay. We are thankfully doing like an okay amount of damage to them, so I do believe, all things considered, we might be at an appropriate level for this area. That gives us our first soul bird shard. Whatever it is. Yeah, this whole area has like a very, very different vibe to things. And previously I felt like, okay, yeah, we're getting close to the end of the game because of the emergency music, but now I'm more or less certain. We don't want to be fighting one of you. Oh, just the enclosed space is not helping us here. Yep. Not helping at all. I don't think those guys are... Well, this is something I feel like in general with this game. It isn't overly difficult. We just need to really learn the patterns and everything. But I do believe that is a good place to stop here. Oh. Oh, they actually died. So the quest was completed in a very different sense. Great, this is not allowing us to go back up. Curiouser and curiouser. So many plants to explore. We could go down and continue on that way. And now this makes sense. This is actually a little lift from where we would have found it. Share the dream. Oh, sorry, hit my desk there. The one last thing I'm gonna do on stream today is hopefully upgrade our double swords to +10, which gives us a trophy to wielder power. All things considered, I might shift to the spheres because I feel like I haven't used the spheres too much, all our runs. Oh, we are at the bow capital. Burning cabin. Temple, shoe sanctum. Bow shrine. Oh. We can go back to the Annulum and possibly give some sort of item to Tiao Jin to get the Emperor's armor set. Emperor Yu Zhongjin's belt hook. The Ming Emperor hung himself after the fall of his nation, yet the remaining members of the court wish for his and the nation's revival. But such is the mandate of heaven. No one goes against heaven's will. Not Yu Zhuozhuang, and least of all, the common people. Now this is referring to what I was talking about before.
What treasures do you have for me today? Ah, that piece belongs to the Imperial Court. Not bad. You got this from the Imperial Guards, didn't you?
Well,
The
not
Imperial
exactly.
Guards stayed in town for months, tearing through the place looking for anything valuable. And now we've got a fresh batch of weirdos in town. Worship's Rise ain't big enough for all these important folks.
Interesting, you did not unlock. Wait, that's not possible, right? You have to unlock something. Is this it? Formed from the head of a twisted demon, this headwear features an eye that has emerged from its gnarled tendrils. The Ming Emperor's body was encased within this demonic form, only for it to be exploited in an experiment for another's ambitions. Whether the reborn being is truly the son of heaven or a mere puppet remains to be shown. That does seem to be the only thing we unlocked. Kinda disappointing. Which, as you might expect, gives us the demon headpiece. Let's take a look at the consort stuff, because we know very little about Huashua. Yuzia, not Huashua. A wide brim hat worn from white cotton, featuring a white whale and adorned with flowers to symbolize sacrifice. Yuzia and Honglan journeyed thousands of miles to uncover secrets and treasures, driven by the goal of restoring the Ming dynasty. Her path was fraught with hidden emotions and aspirations. Correct, we know what one of those emotions were. Crafted some silver silk, it features a collar draping Satan. Same thing. Following Emperor Chongzhen's death, Yuzia was engulfed in grief until the emergence of secret news sparked a flicker of hope. Yuzia no longer knows whether her loyalty to Honglan stems from friendship or a desire to use him. Wait, Honglan is a male? I am so confused. I've been assuming that Honglan was female all this time. And this gives us Yujia's gear, which looks equally nice. Except for the headpiece. I'm not too much of a fan of the headpiece. But anyway, that's actually going to be it for me for the stream for tonight. Thanks for watching. Take care and good night. And wherever you are, stay safe. Bye.